Hey guys, what's up? This is like our first kind of mini podcast thing about the behind the scenes of April, and it's going to be like our first kind of duo commentary, but we've got Brillemeister in the call as well,
Was on then.
and then
No.
Ollie as well.
Alright.
Right, so the first thing that was released in the behind the scenes of April was the Easter event, and yeah, anybody want to kick that off?
Well, I'm never going to do it. That's all I can say. I don't do
Well-
any of the events.
Well, me and Ollie started, we did the first bit, and it was really, really terrible. Going around
Different.
shooting chickens and
It's
stuff.
different, but it's not that good.
Yeah.
Does anyone, like, other than for the fact that you got to get the music tracks from it for Comp Cape, does anyone actually, like, do or enjoy the events?
Yeah, but you don't have to get the music tracks as well.
I swear, I don't know.
They changed it, didn't they?
And I swear, like, there was people that couldn't get their Comp Cape for another year because they missed the, like,
Yeah, that was the Halloween one. There was like one music track thing, but then they updated it because, yeah, people couldn't.
that'd just be the biggest troll.
Yeah.
That's about it for that, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
sorry.
there's not much you could say about that event, really. It's junk.
Yeah. So next one is Dungeoneering improvements and other fixes. So that was the tool belt that they're going to add to Dungeoneering and the keys. Any
Well,
thoughts?
I don't know. I sort of want that one. I don't know. I like it, but then I don't like it at the same time. Like, I don't like it because it'll make all the people that are, like, really good at keying, obviously, like myself, it'll make them less valued because, like, I don't know, it'll sort of be easier because you don't need, like, a specific keyer, if that makes sense.
The role
Yeah,
of
but
keys.
it's not, because in better teams you still have to find a crit path and stuff like that, which newbie teams such as Ashley doesn't
Yeah.
understand.
I just sort of run around like a headless chicken and hope someone does the dungeon for me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Um, yeah, I think it'll speed Sam's quite fast, but
I think
It'll speed them up in newbie teams, but in the pro teams it won't speed up as much as people are thinking.
I reckon, like, World 77 teams, I reckon it can easily half the time of, like, dungeons, because...
Not half the time.
No, because people lose the keys and stuff in there, and...
Yeah,
you-
it
they're
depends
like-
how it's going to work. Like,
What's your group gatestone teleport? How do I do that? I had a dungeon with a guy the other day, and he had 98 mining or something, and we got, like, 5 mining rooms, and he ran to all of them because he didn't know what the group gatestone was.
oh my,
That was a horrible dungeon.
is his name Ashley?
No, I know what a group gatestone is, I just don't use it.
oh,
Okay.
dude.
What about the tool belt then? Oh, did you have something to say about it?
I don't know.
Really?
That's
It'll
only
save
going to
a lot
take
of
like
inventory
5
space.
seconds, really, innit?
Yeah, but it saves a lot of inventory space for like.
I
spell
guess.
slots.
I reckon they could, instead of doing that, like, they could have just made, like, the toolkit you buy. Like, you not have to unpack it, the toolkit just sort of is, like, a multi-tool kind of thing.
Yeah,
Suppose.
it's just like what like RuneShark said about the like the primal pickaxe. There'll be some flaws with it like that.
Yeah.
Some guy
QA
with like
testers would
60
just
man.
mess that up.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh dear.
it's
It's
definitely
just
There could be
QA
one
testers.
really positive thing that comes out of that, though.
what.
We won't have to look at the squeal wheel tab if it takes up a separate one.
yeah.
Sure.
The updates are not that good, and the QA testers are not that good, and Jagex is not that good.
To be fair, the QA testers must get so repetitive and boring. It would be quite easy to miss stuff like that, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but it needs to be done. Why would you? It's like releasing something that's half done.
Yeah.
If you
I
don't
guess
test
it's-
it all.
Like, if the QA testers mess up, I guess that's like having your job as, say, a builder and forgetting to put the roof on.
Yeah. I reckon when they release Floor 61, I reckon they'll nerf all Dungeoneering XP, so you have to skill.
I hope they
Yeah,
don't.
that was the original like main point of Dungeoneering. Like you were supposed to do skills to move on to the dungeon. You were supposed to need to cook food and stuff like that to progress through the dungeon. But then people realized like you don't actually need to.
I reckon they should make it so like you can still rush through the dungeon, but like if you don't open up all the rooms, you get less XP multiplier. I reckon there should be like kind of one of them for skilling, but they wouldn't be able to slow it down because all the people that have already got like don't have 120 or already have 120 would be like, yeah, I've got it so much faster. But I think they'd have to make it so it's slightly faster if you do skill, so you add like an extra multiplier on rather than taking XP off if you don't skill. You see what I mean?
So it was kind of like how many resources
extra.
you've gained.
Yeah, like the resources you've gained and stuff, you get like another bonus like 1 to 13, like the extra bonus stores and stuff you've opened.
Yeah, that was quite a possibility.
That'd work.
But that would be a good update, so Jagex
But
will
then
do that.
that would mean dungeoneering would be a lot more faster of a skill.
I don't know, I reckon it would also be like people would still end up rushing it because it'll be more than 13% faster still to rush it than...
Yeah, it depends what it'd be like, if it was a lot better or it's just a little bit.
If they did implement it, they'd end up messing up so bad and making like double XP or something.
Probably.
If you cut down a tree, you get triple XP this floor.
Or there'll be some kind of glitch like there was with the fire rooms.
Mm.
Or like so many people got down in Runecraft and like...
Yeah, the 99 runecraft in an hour or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I reckon the drop X option that they were going to bring out, that'd be quite decent, because the amount of times I've dropped coins and they've just took the whole lot.
Yeah. And the other one, the stackable resources, that sort of like might encourage people to skill.
Fish.
Especially on World 117 on 77, people are definitely going to skill more, which is
What's going to
bad.
happen? What's going to happen with resources, the raw food with C2 fishing? It'd make it so much faster.
Yeah, no dropping.
It
'Cause I
used,
swear-
it used to be really fast at the beginning, didn't it, when C2 fishing originally came out? Because there used to be like a fishing spot in every single room, but then they did actually nerf it. But
yeah, they
it's
did
still
that thing
decent.
where it's like the fishing spot, one fishing spot in each room or something was half XP or something, wasn't it, like that? And
Yeah, that's what's happened now, but before I don't think it was like all of them was like double what they are now, kind of thing.
so most of what makes C2 fishing such good XP is how fast you can drop it in it. So
Yeah, because you get like
Yeah.
a fish every game tick as well, don't you?
if you fish it really fast and then take 10 minutes trying to drop it, then you're still going to get fail XP.
I reckon the only way to get the best C2 fishing is to do it as soon as the update comes out, because they will end up nerfing it.
I reckon, like, Dungeoneering, like, if they did a complete re-overhaul of it, they should have, like, you know, like Barbarian Assault, they've got the different roles like that. They should have sort of like that, but for Dungeoneering, there's, like, the Kia, and then you could have up to 4, I don't know, like, attackers that just go clear the GDs while the Kia runs around like a headless chicken. And then they should build in a leech option.
Yeah, but the original point of Dungeoneering wasn't for leeching, was it? So
Yeah, they need to fix leeching.
yeah.
So they can't leech anymore.
They need to wait till I get 99 Dungeoneering first before they do that, then.
But you go to a world and there is no team. Like, there's no normal team. They always have a leech.
Yeah, World 67 especially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even on the like 6-7, the home world, the 3BO, that's just even now.
Yeah.
There's like you get, you know, autotypers there now, advertising
Yeah.
like Team Leech and shit like that.
If you go on World 77, there's so little people. I don't know. Neither of you probably go there because you're too pro at Dungeoneering compared to me. But if you go there, you'll be the one person. You'll go occult +3. Half of them won't understand what you mean. The other half will instantly trade you because you're the only person offering up a team on that world. And then they'll
Yeah.
join the floor and like, how do I open door? What's his cosmic runes?
Hey, well, there is actually there's the one good thing about World 77, because you never go in there again. If you want to do a hunt for something, you tell them what you're doing in the cut, and then you just change a floor. And then you say it's glitched or something.
And then they'll believe you. Oh, I didn't know Dungeoneering still
Yeah,
glitched.
I actually did that before to get my mall bind, and some guy joined the team 4 times in a row, believing I was telling the truth that it was actually a glitch. It's like, how can you be that stupid?
Such a troll, Liam. Oh,
What's this bit at the end?
I don't know, I was just reading that actually.
what the?
Additional crafting and fishing activities.
I don't know. It says something about like new vampiric names as well. I don't see what that's got to do with Dungeoneering.
And during the branches of Darkmere. What's that got to do? I know it says non-dungeoneering improvements, but shouldn't that be in other news?
Yeah, right. That should be in a different section.
I reckon that's
But
what
actually, I
the
don't know.
news has gone, you know. I reckon they've just added it on the end of different shit.
Yeah. It says dungeoneering improvements and other fixes in the title of that, so maybe.
Oh yeah, true.
I don't see. It's not really a fix to dungeoneering, is it? It's sort of like an improvement, or what they think is going to be improvement, but it's going to bug out and break dungeoneering or something.
Yeah.
Okay, next one, which is I guess sort of dungeoneering related, is the Fremennik Saga's been it.
Yeah.
Liam will have to take that away on this
Yeah.
one. I've never
Yeah,
done a Fremennik Saga.
the first sagas that came out, the first two were absolutely terrible. Like, I don't actually know how I managed to do it myself because it was so shit. Like,
How long do they take?
Quite a while. But I suppose when you got to the last one, it was actually worth it because the last one, like, I even did a whole video on it because I actually enjoyed the last one so much. If the second sagas are like that, then I wouldn't be bothered because the last one was actually really, really funny.
Imagine if they made it like new spells or something came out with it that you have to unlock and
Oh,
make it. Is it sagas are comp cape requirement,
Yep.
aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh,
I hope
what-
they make it really long for you, Liam.
I probably
They
would
release
do.
it the day after you get comp cape and make it take like 20 hours.
Oh, what about if it's next week's update?
Oh.
Oh, no.
Just before you get it as well.
Yeah. That would be
See,
annoying.
I can't comment on the Fremennik Sagas because I've not even done one of them. I've
Okay.
misclicked on the guy once, then went to the shop. That was about it. So.
I didn't even know they existed till the other day. I never intend to do them, really.
See, I'm reading that and I'm just not.
Yeah.
When it says the second saga follows the mystery Moa, or whatever it is, I don't have a clue.
I can't even say that. There's the Fock the best brother, Fock-tackle. I can't.
Fox just this big guy who has a two-handed, and then when you use a special attack in the third saga, he just headbutts and hits like 900s, and you're just like, this is pretty good.
Should nut you in the face. Yeah. Another one,
That's a
Liam,
bit-
which you're probably not going to be able to want to take advantage of again because you probably have your comp cape by then. The Rune Span.
Yeah. Now, when that comes out, I'm just going to take a week out, not off college, obviously, but a week
Swear
out
to take a week off college.
of all skilling just to do this, because if it's anything like the Flash Powder Factory, and they're going to nerf it within the first 2 weeks, I want to get the best rune crafting XP you can.
Oh, pardon me.
God.
Well, the Flash Powder Factory, everybody said that it was like really, really good XP, but I tried it and I didn't actually see it was that good. I was probably doing something wrong or other, but it was still boring. I think it was, in my opinion, it was worse than Agility. I don't know if any of you two tried it, but I thought it was pretty bad.
I don't have the requirements to go there.
I just didn't go there because I didn't understand the first one. So I thought, I'm not going to understand the second one if I don't understand the first one.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Mini games like that just don't really interest me. Even if it's like slightly faster XP, I would rather just train the skill. And like, I don't even mind agility that much. Like, it's sort of you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those skills that's like kind of relaxing. If you see what I mean?
Whoa,
Like,
whoa,
obviously-
whoa.
I imagine if you get a 99, it's not. But
Agility relaxing. I wish.
yeah, but I just go there like occasionally and just like I always have fun. I try to like overtake the person in front of me like by beating my
Yeah.
game.
I suppose that does kind of make it a bit fun. They should do like some kind of system, like it records your
lap times.
lap times, and you have to try and beat. Or you get reward
Make
for
it like
getting.
an
You get like a
make it-
lamp for getting
Yeah,
the
so
fastest time on that world or something.
Yeah, or like they have like target times to like 45 seconds, 40s, like that. And the faster you can go down them, like there's a gold, silver, green, or whatever.
I think they need to make like another agility course as well. That's like because Barbarian like it's better XP and it's something different. Like you do cartwheels and you jump across, you get hit by a crossbow into a haystack and stuff.
You get trolled by falling over that thing, getting hit by 69.
Yeah, but it's still the same thing over and over again. They need to do somewhere there's like different ways to go on an agility course. Like one way you can do a cartwheel, one way you can like jump over a bridge, or I don't know, just something that's different. But you
I'd
still get
happily,
XP.
with this rune span, I'd happily take a 10k XP an hour hit as long as it just wasn't running round in circles constantly.
But if you think about it, it could also be nerfed like the opposite way, Ollie. You could grind that for 2 weeks or whatever.
Yeah, and then they could
Yeah.
make it there.
Like you know when they met Dungeoneering and at first it was like 400k for Chaotix.
Mm.
Was it?
Well, it depends because, yeah, it was 400.
Yeah, did you not know? Your 120 dungeon, you didn't know that.
No. Oh, wow.
But, I don't know. I suppose it'd be alright, but if it's not as fast as DMI, what's the point? Unless, as I say, it's
If
different.
it's really fun, if it's like...
If you get to kill people and stuff, that'd be good.
I don't actually understand where it's going to actually be, because the Runecraft Guild, you have to be like 50 Runecraft to get in.
It says, yeah, it's 1 to 99.
Yeah, exactly. That's the bit that really confuses me, unless it's just like they changed the requirements to get in the Runecraft Guild, because what is the point in there being a requirement to get in the Runecraft Guild in the first place? Like,
Yeah.
who actually
Yeah, but I
goes there in
suppose
the
it's-
first place?
What's the point of any of these guilds? Okay, the Cooking Guild, since they brought out the Varrock tasks or whatever, and you can go into that little bank there for cooking, that's
the best
slightly useful.
Yeah,
Like, okay,
that's
crafting
the only
guild.
useful one.
How many of you have ever felt the urge to go to the crafting guild?
Me when it's about
Rain.
crafting kit.
Yeah.
Range Guild.
Oh yeah, range guild. That's where it's at. The prayer guild, or whatever, is the monastery. That's like the prayer guild. I use that quite often because I used to go up there to charge my prayer for the extra prayer points.
Oh, no. You still do that, don't you?
No, I can afford prayer pots now. It's okay.
Yeah.
God. New wicked robes. And a new pouch. What are they going to call that one?
Humongous pouch.
Oh, I can't remember what Abbott Spire named it. What did he name it? Like Big
I don't
Ass
know.
Pouch or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Fast Pouch, I think it was.
He's been having a lot of hate on the video
The
recently.
Banff pouch or something.
I don't know why. I'm still waiting for his TTTD. but-
Just so you can win it this time. What is it against? It's a Ganodermic guide for effigies.
Which you never know.
Yeah.
And it's a Black Dragon Slayer task guide.
With horrible audio quality. It's like...
Yeah. I just don't know why he stopped it, to be honest.
Yeah. It's because he stopped his channel for a while, didn't he?
Yeah. And then I kept messaging him.
It's like, yo, come on, I just want to win this. Just hurry up and get back.
Yeah. And just hasn't done it. He's
Yeah.
just been doing those stupid vlogs, which I usually turn off halfway through. So
Should we move on to the dreadful
yeah,
one?
this is
Oh,
going
my
to be the
favourite
one.
update, guys.
This is gonna take longer than it needs to. I can tell you that now.
Buy yourself a Max Cape today.
It's still. Oh, just
There's still people writing on the forums.
yeah, there's still
Yeah.
people.
I remember the first day it got released. Like every second there was a new post saying Jagex your shit, you suck, sort out your game. You're real world traded, stuff like that. It's
Right.
just
Okay. The first page, 851, and it's 852 now, and that's the earliest one on this page. So people have posted like 30 odd threads in 1 minute. So it's still going, and the top one's called TikTok Jagex.
It's because it is clearly a sign that it's like, it's the game's going to die, isn't it?
But
Yeah,
I don't
like,
want it
that's
to.
the thing. I don't see the point of putting in effort for a game that's going to die in the next year or two.
Yeah, like
That-
when I saw the update and when like I was talking to you all, everyone was like, "Oh yeah, the game's dying and stuff." I'm here almost Comcape. I'm just like hearing that. I'm just like, why the fuck do I want to go mine? Why do I want to go do agility if it's just gonna die?
And
Thing is, I also, like, I'm miles away from Max Cape still, but I kind of want to get Max Cape before it dies, which means I don't want it to die in the near future.
I mean, what are they going to do? Like, what games would we go to? Because we were talking about that, weren't we? I mean,
Yeah.
Oh,
What,
yeah,
what
that-
games would we play?
That
COD.
was just but
COD's
COD's just
repetitive.
that's if you think
It's the game for
Runecraft
meatheads.
is repetitive.
I
Try
played
playing
COD for 4 years straight now. Ever since COD 4 came out, I played every single one until just after Black Ops. Then I got Modern War 3. And I've been playing them for that long. And for some reason, I know they're repetitive, but they're good at the same time. But looking back, they are stupid, really repetitive. Because I went on my dad's PlayStation.
I think
and
there's too many CODs now.
I got bored within the first half an hour.
Yeah. Alright guys, just pause our ranting for a second. Got a quick update. After an hour and a half, Z-Knight has made it to Jad. He died.
Oh my god.
Is that his fourth
That's
death today?
yeah. That's his yeah. It's his fourth death today. What was the other one? KBD and Iron Dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twice Iron Dragons. That's his third fire cape failure in a row now on Slayer task.
I think he should do. I think he should bring out a fire cape guide.
I think he should as well. I'm going to PM him that now. Fire cape guide. Pull.
I like I like the way that on his new series he's got Jad down on the bosses to kill. That's just going to take him like so many episodes.
Yeah.
Ollie, remind us what happened last time he got a fire cape as well.
Well, was fighting. Me and Ashley was doing a high risk Bandos fight, and he came and PJ'd us, but he had claws, and he obviously skulled on me, and he thought he was attacking Ashley, but I was ready. I was in the call with Ashley.
Yeah.
I said, if he attacks me, I'm going to whack out the claws, so that's why I'm not specking you yet. And as soon as he hit me, I put on my claws and put auto retaliate on and specced him down for his fire cape, which he only just got.
Just saying,
and,
that was within 90 seconds of him getting his fire cape. He got his
Yeah.
fire cape, telling to the wildy, declaw rushed Ollie, Ollie anti-rushed him and he died.
and what else? Oh yeah, he sold his Versus mask and lost.
Oh
like,
yeah, he lost like 60 mil on the fight cape.
Guys! Guess what I just got?
What?
A spin ticket.
Oh,
Time to
I
get
got one of
spin it,
those.
go on.
GP.
Spin it right now. Tell us what you get.
DJ, spin that shit. oh,
He-
50 GP. I am the best at guessing
you,
this shit.
You bedoodled that.
I know, right?
It's ridiculous.
Squealer wheel. I just think it's just one of those money grabbing schemes.
Like everybody raged at it when it first came in, but it wasn't actually that bad because like not many items were coming from it, were there? Like I still don't think anyone's got a divine. Like
I've got a
Liam?
screenshot of that if you want me to show you it.
you've got a screenshot of a divine.
Yeah, there's this noob of like this. He's got D legs on. He's got a room plate with a glory and a whip, and he's got a lucky divine on.
Really?
These
Wow.
skim actually. Not a whip.
Oh yeah,
skim.
disc him.
What a beast! I bet he uses that divine for Slayer as well.
He probably it was on the day that they released the buy spins though, so they probably just bought it.
Yeah.
Like I bought 75 just to have a look where it's like, and I just biggest worth 40 quid ever.
Who is it? Stoke now, ever? Yeah.
Oh yeah, he bought 750 spins, which is about
Yeah.
200.
But I don't know. He's like loaded or something, though, isn't he?
Yeah, because he's practically like 40 years old, isn't he? Or something?
Yeah, he's like a pro poker player. He's like, oh, it's going to cost me like $3,000 to max my account doing this.
But I don't mind taking that hit.
Yeah, I don't mind taking that hit. I've won or lost more than that in just like a single poker hand, you know. No, it's no biggie.
I still like the way he hypocrites himself.
Yeah, I like the way he's like completely honest. Where I was like, if you don't like it, just come at me, bro.
Yeah, I like the way he's honest, but at the same time, he's like, oh yeah, I hate this update, I can't believe it. Next up video, oh yeah, I don't mind spending $3,000 to max my account out.
To be fair, if Jagex has put it there, it's a tool to be used at the end of the day, isn't it? They put it there now. There's no way they're going to take it out the game, is there? Like, people are going to spend money on it, no matter how much they rage at it.
They might wait a few weeks and get a nice little cash flow from it and then stop it, but at the same time, people just start forgetting about it. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, when the armor update came out, I was raging for ages because some of the stuff was just so bad. And then
Yeah,
I think it was like a week later, I was just back to normal. I just didn't really.
I quite
Yeah.
liked the old armor as well. Like,
Yeah,
I've never worn any of the new armor since it's been updated, really. Like, well, other than like the Bandos and stuff, but that looks practically the same.
With the graphical armor update, I don't see why they put so much effort into making black elite armor look so bloody good.
Yeah, it looks so much
Who
better. Than
wears
most
that
of them
crap?
ever. Or everyone. That's like
my
3 mil
other account.
Yeah, but people wear Bandos, people wear Torva.
because it's good.
Yeah, why did they put so much effort into making the Black Elite? They should have put more effort into making Bandos look better.
Why did they update Torva? It looked good already. Like,
Yeah,
and
true.
They just made it look fail now. And why
I
update
like it, but
just
I don't like
Torva and not the other like Nex armors? It seems
Yeah.
stupid that you just did one of them.
It'll be interesting to see the weapon update, like rapier and that.
Oh my god! In before Rapier's going to end up looking like a carrot or something.
You could just imagine it look like a sausage or something that just bends round instead. It's not actually a straight stick.
What?
Yeah, they'll forget what a rapier's actually meant to be, and it'll end up like a skimmy or something. Oh, it'll be like, remember the old skimmies and stuff, like the old D2H and stuff. Like the old D2H looks sort of like a lava lamp. Can you remember that, Ollie? Like back in
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
'06,
It was like
a little lava
lovely.
lamp thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I saved up for months to get that thing.
Yes.
Oh, it looks so
I
good.
remember when you used to see people with the old D skims, and you was like, "That's why I want to do Monkey Madness." And now it's just like, what? I'd
Monkey
rather just
Madness
get a
on one
brackish
deck, yeah.
blade.
Yeah, I would rather punch stuff to death than use a D-skimmy.
It's
Did
ridiculous.
you use the brackish plates at brackish blade at like 125 combat, Ashley?
I did.
With your
That's because
regen
I had
bracelet?
That's because I hadn't done Monkey Madness. I didn't have piety, and I said at like 126 combat.
You're setting a good example, Ashley.
Yeah, I was already 99 attack by then as well, which is the embarrassing thing. It's okay. I've come a long way now. Now I've got
I suppose.
200 quest points now.
Oof, you're beast.
I know.
Shall we quickly mention the P-Hat Palooza, even though it wasn't on
The troll.
behind the scenes, but
Jag motion.
that would actually be pretty awesome. Me and Ollie was talking about it in college. Can you actually imagine doing an agility course or something? Actually just running around different rooms. Or just like walking across the log on the barbarian thing or stuff like that. It'd actually be pretty fun, but...
And I was saying like how people would be walking outside and they're just looking at you doing like the wood cutting or something.
Yeah.
Or the dance one. Like,
Oh, that is so
anybody-
funny.
anybody can remember the old dance
Oh,
one?
the old one, yeah. You sort of like wave your head and arms and one leg or something.
Oh god, that was good.
I wish they could like roll back the whole of RS like 2004.
Yeah, it's called rs2006.net.
Yeah. Actually, no, go back to 2004, because did you play then, Ollie? I don't think you didn't,
No.
did you? Oh, yeah, go back to 2004, because then I wouldn't have to talk to you.
Have you seen RS2006? Oh,
Oh, you went there.
have you seen RS2006 though?
No.
That looks sick. Like basically, these people are remaking RuneScape 2006, and it's sort of a RuneScape private server, but it's not at the same time, and they are not releasing it until it's absolutely perfect. Z-Knight was telling me about it. I heard of it before, but I just thought it was this really bad private server, but they haven't even released it yet.
Okay, let's just quickly, before we end, right, go back, 2006, yeah, right? Few things that everybody did. Buy deep chain skirts because they were cheaper than D-plate legs and you couldn't afford them because they were still like 600k and D-plate legs were 2 mil,
Yeah.
right? I think D-hatchets were like godly.
And I was like,
Them things
fake,
were rare.
honestly. I don't know. When you saw them, like, I remember picking flax and seeing somebody running past with one arm, but like,
Oh my god, I
god,
want one.
that kid is bro.
I remember when I first got 70 attack, I had to practically sell my bank to buy a whip for 5 mil.
Oh,
I used to be quite
don't even
rich.
get me on whips. I remember my mate, when I was like level 70 back in the day, he
Yeah.
was training at Ogres, near Castle Wars, and he used to pick up rain seeds and sell the rain seeds, and then he managed to get enough money for a whip, and he was 69 attack. He bought a whip, and he drank an attack pot and tried wielding one.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
How good do you have to be? Like, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I was quite rich when I was quite young. Because I mean, I used to pick flags 24/7. I'd log on and pick flags and
Bot.
make
You
it
were
into
a bot!
make it into
knew it.
bowstring. Make it into bowstrings on the way back, and I had full gilded and like gnome scarf, and that used to be quite a lot back then. And then somebody came up to me one day at GE and said, "Do you want to join my clan?" And they added me on MSN, good old MSN, and sent me a link, and it turns out it was a phishing site, but I was only like 12 years old, and I didn't understand.
Oh,
So yeah, I lost
remember
that.
getting fished. My fault.
I remember the only time I've ever been scammed, yeah, is like back before the GE and everything, and like before it even said the value of trades and stuff. I don't even know if there was a second trade window. I think that might have just come in. I'm not sure. But it was like right back then, and I was like standing in the bank. It's like Varrock Bank. I was like bank sale, bank sale. Like everybody used to spam it, yeah. And someone came and traded me, and I had like full runes, some raw lobsters that I'd fished. I think it was like 150 raw lobsters, and a couple of fire runes. And someone was like, "Oh yeah, I'll have the lobsters." It's like my most vivid, like one of my early RS memories. It's like, "I'll have the lobsters." And he puts them, and I go, oh, okay, that'd be 20k or something there. I was like, okay, I'm going to make bank off this. And I forget to take everything else out, and I accidentally accept with the full rune, and I was so glad that was like my entire bank I just lost to this guy, and I quit for like a month and a half.
I think it was last year. Somebody was at G and was going, "Oh yeah, show me 10% of your cash jack, and I'll give you it." So I went up and I traded 7 mil, which was pretty much my bank. Just wanted to see where it was, and he put up 700k, and I accepted without thinking. And yeah, I lost 7 mil.
Do you remember literally the day that Jamie gave us our money, and I was stood there at G in my alley, and then that guy had told me to add them on. Actually, it was a Gale character who told me to add them on Skype, and then they tried sending me a dodgy Trojan thing.
Okay, taking you also back to the day Jamie gave us money. Can you remember when Ollie equipped his divine and goes, "Why isn't my prayer going down?"
Right. Okay,
I forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, but then we've also got to remember the fact that you had a regen bracelet and ultimate strength at 126 combat.
That's not the point. You should be impressed that I got to 126 combat with those things.
It was the gaming gloves.
And you got a gaming chair as well, Ashley.
No, I just dismantled my gaming chair to build some speakers.
You can make some speakers out of a chair.
Well, no, it was like, you know the gaming chairs, they have like the speakers at the top and like the subwoofer in it, yeah?
That's some skill you got there.
I hammered the chair repeatedly until it fell apart, and I put the speakers in a bit of wood and made speakers out of it.
Ashley.
Yeah.
Never mind. Well, we're not sure what backing footage would be going with this because we decided to record this first, then figure out how much we actually need. But
Solo some chickens. Do it.
And I can't remember what I was about to say actually. Oh yeah, you can watch the footage or you can just listen while you go on RuneScape, I suppose. It's completely up to you. If you made it this far, think of a random word. Anybody? Leave.
I'm not going to do a number one boss. Let's think about this logically.
Does your divine drain prayer?
That's more than one word.
I don't know.
You said one word and you say a sentence.
Sentence. Okay. Badoodle. Yeah, everybody loves Badoodle. That's a good word.
Jack Joyce once was at Armour and was like 100 kills in, and we just didn't really weren't getting anything. He just said Badoodle randomly in the Skype call, and it was a hilt.
Xenite did that at Bandos when I went with Jamie. It was like back when I had my full Torag, my regen bracelet. It was me, him, and Jamie.
On that last week.
It was me, him, and Jamie at Bandos, and it was like second killing, and he Badoodles like Tassets or something. And oh my god!
Didn't you say he was at Armadillo?
No, Bandos. That was Ollie that said he was at Armadale.
I haven't had a decent boss drop in absolutely ages. Like I haven't had Tassis or anything. I got
Glavins yesterday.
Yeah, I know. But I'm on about before that. I was on like a 2-month, 3-month dry streak of drops.
Oh, every time
we got an
I go
arcane.
to a boss,
We got an arcane like a month ago.
I swear, every time I go to a boss, I get trolled. Like I get the drops. Like I've had 2 sigils. Well, I've had a split of 2 sigils now from Core.
Yes, that's right, Ashley. Yeah. You say it right.
And they've both been arcanes. Why could they not have both been divines?
How do you think I feel? My mate does the quest, so I go with him in teams. 3 days later, he gets a divine in the same team that I'm in. I go to a court mass, get a spectral. A few months later, I go to corp again. I get an arcane.
Good games. As like, when I go to next, I've had like probably 16 or 17 splits from next so far. Like it's not massive splits because I go with PSO massive.
It's not massive. It's not massive splits because you go in masses.
Yeah. Anyway, I swear I get trolled. All I've ever had is Virtus drops, like just random bits of Virtus, Zarite bows, or a Pernix cowl. Why have I never had any like Pernix body or something? Because that's still like a nice like 20-30 mil split.
I've done a decent amount of kills at Nyx, and all I've got is like 2 Torva helmets. And that's
I would take a Torva helmet over a Zarite bow.
Well, now I've got my Eek, I could do with Nyx in just... I know I ain't got Yak, but maybe me, Liam, somebody else. And
hey, I've almost got my Eek. Not my Eek, my CCB.
You still need Eek.
No,
and rigger.
I'll come with an obby shield on.
I wouldn't put it
suppose we
past you,
can-
Ashley.
It's okay, I'll have the
Quad
tank
one.
the whole time because I'm only 90 mage.
True.
I suppose I can quad one because flasks with the tart is the same as valves with a yak, and I've
Yeah.
got unit. So.
Yeah, we're kind of rambling on now, so I think we
Yeah.
should wrap it up here. So, what's the
Yeah.
word if you made it to the end? Badoodle. Yeah?
Yep, Badoodle.
Badoodle. Okay. Badoodle. See ya.